and someone had some Nurofen there, and that was the first time I took any pain relief for it.
So, have you got any other things that aggravate the headaches? Do you know anything that happens, or do they just seem to come on?
They just seem to, yeah, there doesn't seem to be much of a pattern. I think if a little bit stressed.
Okay.
I've been quite stressed recently with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's been giving me a bit of trouble there, or we've been having a bit of a rocky patch, so that might be contributing. It seems like it's all crumbling down, and then that sort of adds to the study stress and all that. So maybe that's contributing.
And relieving it. So is it just the painkillers? Is that the only way to get rid of it, or have you noticed?
I've only really taken the painkillers once.
Okay.
I try and I don't like taking them.
So how normally do you just wait for it to go, or?
I'll give my neck a really good stretch and have a rest, have a big drink of water, get in there with my own fingers and try to work on the muscles at the base of the skull.
Okay.
That seems to help.
Yeah,
suboccipitals.
Okay, great. So previous to this, you said that you've been having headaches for sort of sporadically over a few years, but they've got worse recently.
No, I wouldn't have considered myself a person that gets headaches.
Oh, sorry, you did say that.
Yeah.
I was looking at my snowboarding notes. I got 7 years. Okay, so sorry. So you said in '97 you had a back injury.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can you just tell me a bit more about that?
I was at the karate gym and I was kicking pads.
Yeah.
And the guy who was holding the pads was saying, kick them harder, and I was trying real hard to kick the pads harder. And then so it was a rotational thing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I just had this gripping spasmodic pain in the lower back, and I couldn't stand any longer. I had to lie down. I fell straight down.
Okay.
And I had to lie there for ages until it slowly sort of stopped. But it was really, really, really painful. And then I drove home and took some painkillers and had a sleep and woke up in the morning, moved around a little bit, and it came straight back and exactly the same. Yeah. And then so I booked straight in to see an osteopath that day, and I said I have to see you today because I'm in pain. I can't move around without any pain. And he clicked my back, and then it was instantly better, just like that. And he said, okay, you can't do any training for 3 weeks. And to me at the time that was just nuts. I couldn't believe that he'd even consider the idea. So I was like, yeah, whatever.
For people to say, huh?
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, whatever. And then I waited a week, which at the time was a long time for me. And then went back and tried to kick some pads, and then it was okay, and then I started to heat it up a little bit, and then bam, it happened again. And I went back to the guy and I said, look, I'm really sorry, I haven't done what you told me to do. I just completely ignored you. Now I'll do whatever you say.
We do rule, okay? Yeah. We say things for a reason.
I didn't believe him. I just thought he was like putting my back in, then putting my back out, and trying to get me back and trying to get more money out of me. So when initially I thought it was amazing, and then I thought, no, come on, he's having a laugh, but he was really good. Okay. Great. And I've never had any problems with my back ever since then.
Just an aside, just going back to the headaches, are you noticing any pins and needles or change in sensation going down the arms?
No.
No. Great. Okay. And any other previous to your headaches, any other injuries or anything else? Or another period when you had headaches?
I got in a fight and got punched in the head a few times, and I got really bad headaches after that.
When was that?
That was about 3 years ago.
Okay. And how long did they last for?
They lasted for about That lasted for about 5 days, and when I tried to train at the gym, they'd get way worse. And I thought I might have had like a brain bleed or something serious was going wrong, but it came right and I was alright.
And similar kind of sensations at the back of the eye and that kind of...
No, they were way different. They were like whole head, huge pain on the head. It was like pressure.
Yeah.
If I tried to lift anything, it was like a pressure would build in my head.
Okay.
I got hit by a car as well in 2000.
Yeah.
By a van. Someone hit me over the head with a bottle and then pushed me into the traffic.
Okay.
And I got hit by a car, and I got really bad concussion, and I was lucky I didn't die, but I was alright.
Not a bad run with your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm having trouble studying.
Yeah. An excuse, I'll write you a little document note, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I also had a car crash when I was really young.
Yeah.
And I broke a couple of ribs on this side. And I lacerated my eyelashes right off. No, they were hanging down here.
Okay.
And
eyebrows or eyelashes?
The whole eyelid was cut. Yeah.
Okay. And both of those you felt they were resolved?
Yeah.
Cool. And how would you say your general health is now?
Really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So aside all the kind of relationship stress and the headaches, everything else is
that relationship stress is gone now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're back to normal, and
great.
That's good. And yeah.
Okay.
Pretty healthy, pretty happy. Drink lots of water, eat lots of veggies.
Cool.
Sing songs and stuff.
And any family history of any heart diseases or any hormone medication, thyroid medication, or cancers? Or
my mum is on antidepressants.
Okay.
And she's only recently gone on to them because her behaviour's been really cyclical. And she'll do crazy things like break up with her partner of 20 years and then get back with them, and then break up with them and get back with them. So she's never really been happy, so she's gone on antidepressants for that. Apart from serious illnesses, my auntie's got cancer.
Okay.
And they reckon she was exposed to a high level of radiation.
Okay. Interesting. Whereabouts is that?
In Hamilton's.
Okay.
Somewhere. And she just had an operation last week. She'll be alright.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
Apart from that, my grandfather died of a brain tumour. He was a pilot in the war.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't talk about it. And he developed a brain tumour, I'm guessing because of the stress of the war.
Sure, yeah. So how old was he when he died?
45.
45, okay.
No, I can't think of any, no heart disease, no diabetes, no nothing.
That's more than enough for a family to go through. That's cool. Do you smoke?
No.
Don't. Have you ever?
Yes, I used to smoke.
Sort of
socially,
yeah.
But I'd smoke a lot socially.
Okay. How many years ago are we talking?
Be a good 9 years ago now.
Okay, cool.
But I still had the odd one for a few years in that 9 years.
Okay,
yeah.
That's fine, no problem. Any allergies or anything?
Yes, I'm allergic to dust.
Dust, oh, me too. Drives me mad.
Yeah.
Nothing
and
else?
that gives me asthma.
Okay.
And I'd have to take antihistamines when it clears up.
Do you use an inhaler?
Yeah, I'm on a preventative medication for that as well.
Okay. And do your headaches, going back to your headaches, do they affect your sleep, or have they been affecting your sleep? No. So you say your sleep pattern's pretty consistent? And
sleep pattern's really good, yeah.
Great. Are you on any medication at the minute, apart from the Ventolin?
Just, Ventolin and... it's salbutamol, sorry, which is the same, but it's
Yeah.
and fix